The Trump administration, at the direction of President Trump's executive order, has a zero-tolerance policy for foreign nationals who are given the privilege of getting a visa and going to some of our finest, our nation's finest universities and colleges, studying at those institutions, and then siding with these radical terrorist organizations. And so this arrest that took place on the campus of Columbia is the first of many to come.
Breaking news out of Washington. The Trump administration has taken swift action against the Columbia University student protest leader, marking the first in a series of expected deportations. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt addressed the media today, detailing the administration's stance on foreign nationals involved in campus demonstrations. Our political correspondent has more. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt reaffirmed the administration's strict immigration policies, following the arrest of a student protest leader at Columbia University. The individual, who had been studying in the U.S. on a visa, saw their immigration status revoked under an executive order issued by President Trump.
Secretary Noem and Secretary of State Rubio are working together, and I would like to add and emphasize to the mainstream media who still doesn't get it, this is well within the President and the Secretary of State's authority. Secretary Rubio revoked this individual's visa based on the Immigration and Nationality Act because this individual clearly poses an adversarial consequence to the foreign policy and national interests of our great country. This was the right decision. President Trump promised he would stand up for Jewish American students, and he is delivering on that promise.
According to Leavitt, this action was taken under the authority of Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who determined that the students' actions posed a direct challenge to U.S. national interests and foreign policy. The decision falls under provisions of the Immigration and Nationality Act, which allows visa revocation for individuals deemed to be acting against American values and security. Leavitt made it clear that this case is just the beginning. She emphasized that the administration has adopted a zero-tolerance approach toward international students who, in their view, use their education as a platform to support extremist ideologies. The Trump administration has framed this move as a fulfillment of its promise to protect Jewish American students and ensure that college campuses remain free from radical influences. Critics, however, argue that the decision sets a dangerous precedent for free speech on university grounds. We spoke to immigration experts and legal analysts who say that while the government has the authority to revoke visas under national security grounds, such actions are often contested in court. Many are watching closely to see if legal challenges arise from this policy shift. As this story develops, we'll continue to follow the broader implications of the administration's crackdown on student activism and visa policies. Stay tuned for updates, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this move strengthens national security or threatens free expression? Subscribe and follow for the latest news.